Matthijs. You are considered a top player in your role, so you're not 20 yet. So how much does it matter to be like that in your mind? Because it seems you know exactly what you want.
Well, still young, but I've got some experience from the last years with Ajax, playing 3 years in the first team, and I made a lot of minutes on the pitch. So I think I've got a lot of experience for 90 years old. But that's why I want to make this step to get more experience and to learn from those players. Because compared to them, I'm just the starter. So hopefully I can get them for them.
I would like to ask you your sensations about these first days, first hours, the fact that you've been here with all your family here in Turin. So what does that mean, being a 19-year-old boy? And what about the first transfer in your career, as you've always played in Ajax?
Yes, it's a really big step. It's the first step outside of my home country. So obviously in the beginning it's something I have to get used to, but I was really honored how the Juventus fans welcomed me, and I was really proud of that, and I hope I can give them much back.
Can we just go back to the Nations League final, Netherlands, Portugal, when Cristiano came closer and he asked you to come to Juventus? Can you tell us something more about that specific moment? And did those words convince you to make such a decision to come here?
At that moment, I was figuring out what I wanted to do, which club I wanted to join after the summer, and I already had an idea which one it was. But I always said to Mino that I will decide after the Nations League, so then the season is over and I can enjoy my vacation and get some rest, and then after the vacation join a new club. At that moment, I was pretty sure it was Juventus, but obviously it was really nice that someone big like Cristiano Ronaldo told me that he asked me if I wanted to join Juventus. So, well, it was a big compliment, but it was not the difference between joining or don't join.
If during the transfer you got in contact with Maurizio Sarri on the phone, and if the way he plays football influenced your decision, and then yesterday.
I spoke to him on the phone, really short, just to get to know each other and nothing more. And well, he's also one of the reasons I wanted to come to Juventus, because I heard a lot of good stories about him, the way he plays, the philosophy he has, the attacking football, the defending line, how we prepare them. So obviously that was a big reason to come here.
The first, I would like to ask you what strikers at 90 years old as you are that are more difficult to mark, and especially when you played against Juventus, what difficulties did you encounter while playing against the black and white strikers?
I think we have a lot of different types of attackers. We have, for example, everybody knows Ronaldo. I think he's a really good goal scorer. He's a predator in the box. We have someone like Mandzukic, more like a target man, strong and good with the head. We have someone like Douglas Costa, who is really fast. So we have different types, and every type has his own quality. So I don't think these attackers are easy to defend. Everybody has his own style, and it's really difficult to play against them. But for me, it's going to be a big challenge where I can learn from every day.
You are a complete player, you can mark, you can decide the game, you're very good at headers, you score goals. So what is the technical aspect that you want to improve here at Juventus in particular?
I want to thank you for the compliment, but I'm now coming to Juventus and I'm still young, I'm 19, so I think I have room to improve. What I say there are some differences between Ajax and Juventus, but in the end, for me, it's important to work every day really hard and to show that I want to learn and I can improve. I think all the attributes I have. So for me, it's a big challenge to come here and to improve. So I hope in the future I will become a better player.
Squad.
You come from a club where there were lots of young players, you, the young at the back, and now you're getting into a club where the leadership is made by older players. Just think that when you were born, Buffon had already won a UEFA Cup. So how do you experience this change in the generations?
It's different with Ajax. At Ajax, we had a lot of young players. We had a lot of young players with some experienced guys. But here, most of the players are older with much more experience. So for me, it's just important to learn from this experience and to make my game better with this experience. So I'm really happy to be here and to learn every day with those guys like Buffon, Chiellini, Ronaldo. So for me, it's a big challenge, but I love it.